Sometimes, the most profound peace isn't found in a quiet forest or on a sandy beach. It's found in the great unexplored depths. For our sleepy friends around the world, whether it's the beginning of a peaceful evening or the heart of a quiet morning, the time is now to let go and get sleepy. Imagine, for a moment, letting go of the world above, the endless noise, the daily rush, the thoughts that refuse to quiet down. In a few moments, we're going to begin a slow, gentle descent. We'll be traveling to the deepest place on our planet, a place of immense pressure and even greater mystery and history. Our journey isn't for discovery, but for rest, to drift away, guided by the quiet rhythm of the deep, a rhythm that has existed for millions of years, far from the light. This is a sleep story designed to help you fall asleep fast. Before we begin, let me know where you are from and what time it is in your corner of the world. In the comments below, find a comfortable position. Let your body feel heavy, sinking into the soft surface beneath you. Feel the last of the day's tension melt away from your shoulders, your neck, your brow. Take a slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go of any lingering thoughts or worries. This is your personal deep sleep meditation. Our journey begins on the surface of the Pacific Ocean. The water is calm, a vast, dark mirror, reflecting the gentle moonlight. Listen to the soft, rhythmic lapping of the waves against our vessel. Lap, lap, lap. It's a lullaby from the sea itself. The air is cool and peaceful. We're about to begin our slow, steady descent into the silent blue. As we slip beneath the surface, the world of sound begins to change. The surface noises fade, replaced by a gentle, muffled quiet. The sunlight, which seemed so bright just moments ago, begins to dim, turning the water from a bright turquoise to a deeper, more serene cobalt. Imagine this rich blue all around you, a blanket of calm. We are passing through the sunlight zone, the first layer of the ocean. Down here, the water is cool and comforting. Tiny silver fish dart past, like fleeting dreams, their scales catching the last of the fading light. There is no hurry here, only a slow, tranquil descent. Let the calming sounds of the deep begin to wash over you. As we continue our descent, let's drift our minds to the immense and patient forces that created this place. The Mariana Trench is a deep-sea trench in the floor of the western North Pacific Ocean, part of a vast system of oceanic trenches. It was formed by subduction, a process where the denser Pacific plate slides slowly beneath the Mariana Plate. For millions of years, this geological dance has carved out the deepest point on Earth. This is some fascinating, soothing, sleepy science to ponder as you rest. It is a long, narrow, steep-sided depression, more than 1,580 miles long, a testament to the slow, powerful movements of our planet's crust. This is a relaxation story, to quiet your mind. To quiet your mind. The deepest point, a small, steep-walled valley on the floor of the main trench. is known as the Challenger Deep. The sheer scale is difficult to grasp. Picture a valley that is not just a few hundred feet deep, but miles upon miles. A place where the pressure is 1,000 times that of the surface. A heavy, calming blanket that pushes away all sound and motion. The V-shaped trench we are descending into is shaped by the very forces that created it. The pressure and the age and the density of the colliding plates. It is a world all its own. A quiet, geological wonder. This is a perfect bedtime story for a restless mind. The history of exploring this great depth is a story of quiet patience and persistent curiosity. For centuries, the deep ocean was a source of great tales and legends, of sea monsters and unseen worlds. The very first attempt to measure its depth was in 1875, during the Challenger expedition. It was a monumental undertaking, using a simple sounding line to find a depth of over 26,000 feet. For years, different research ships, like the Soviet Vityaz and Japanese expeditions, would make new, record-breaking measurements, each one pushing the boundaries of human knowledge a little further. But measuring is one thing. Descending is another. On January 23, 1960, the French-built U.S. Navy-operated bathyscaphe Trieste, with Swiss ocean engineer Jacques Piccard and U.S. naval officer Don Walsh aboard, made the first human descent. They took a record dive to over 35,800 feet, touching down at the very bottom of the Challenger Deep. It was a silent, monumental moment, over 50 years before anyone else would follow. The next person to make this incredible journey was Canadian filmmaker James Cameron. On March 26, 2012, he piloted the submersible deep-sea Challenger, a marvel of modern engineering. He helped design. He reached a depth of over 35,700 feet, setting a new world record for a solo descent. His journey was not just for discovery, but for a deeper understanding of this silent world. Now, as we continue to drift down, past the twilight zone, and into the vast blackness of the midnight zone, you are feeling more and more grounded, more at peace. The weight of the water above is a calming, heavy blanket, pressing away any restlessness. You are safe. You are secure. Imagine the silence, a deep, profound silence that absorbs all noise. This is where you can truly let go. This is a sleep meditation to help you calm down. To get here, we rely on incredible technology. This is our quiet journey into sleepy science. Researchers use ships like the Melville and the massive Joe-Ides resolution, which can stay perfectly still over a drilling site, using a computer-controlled system to collect sediment cores from below the ocean floor. We're not using this technology for a mission now, but for a peaceful journey. Imagine the specialized vessels, like the Alvin, which can carry a small crew to depths of over 4,000 meters, allowing for direct observation of the deep. It was pivotal in discovering the mineral deposits and strange biological communities that live at hydrothermal vents. Our journey is as still as the floating instrument platform. Flip, a research vessel that flips to a vertical position to provide a stable, serene platform for study. The instruments of discovery are as fascinating as the discoveries themselves. Imagine a CTD system, which measures conductivity, temperature, and depth with extreme precision. Think of the delicate sensors that can detect tiny changes in salinity, allowing scientists to trace the movement of water currents far below the surface. These are the tools that piece together the quiet puzzle of the deep ocean. In this deep, black water, we might see the most unusual and beautiful life forms. A lanternfish with 2 rows of lights along its body, like a tiny, sunken city. A graceful Dumbo octopus, its ears flapping gently as it swims through the abyss. We're not here to be amazed, but to be soothed by their tranquil existence in this quiet, still world. There is nothing to fear, only a calm so deep you can feel it in your bones. Let's descend further still, toward the ocean floor. The water is getting colder, just a few degrees above freezing, yet you feel a pleasant coolness, a refreshing calm, washing over you. The stillness here is complete. There are no currents, no waves, just the quiet of the Hadal zone. This is a sleep hypnosis for deep relaxation. We are now at the most famous part of our journey, the Challenger Deep. It is a world all its own, untouched by the noise and chaos of the surface. It is a truly mysterious place. We are on the edge of the known world, in a place very few have ever visited. This is why no scientist wants to explore the Mariana Trench again. Because once they experience this deep, powerful calm, they never want to leave. Our journey ends here, at the bottom of the world. The silt on the ocean floor is soft and fine, a bed of quiet sediment. Imagine settling down upon it, feeling the immense, gentle pressure of the water holding you. A profound embrace. The only sounds are the quiet thrums of your own peaceful presence. There is nothing left to do but rest. Let your mind drift to the rhythm of this guided sleep meditation. Let your breathing become slow and steady. Inhale calm. Exhale tension. Inhale peace. Exhale worry. The water around you is a liquid tranquility. It's holding you, rocking you gently. Let go completely. You are in the quietest place on earth. You are safe. You are at peace. The journey has come to an end. And now, it is time for rest. Let your body sink deeper and deeper into the quiet. All is calm. All is well. The Mariana Trench is located in the western North Pacific Ocean. It is the deepest oceanic trench on Earth. The trench is part of the Western Pacific Oceanic Trench System. It lies to the east and south of the Mariana Islands. The trench is a crescent-shaped depression. It stretches for more than 1,580 miles, 2,540 kilometers. The average width of the trench is about 43 miles, 69 kilometers. Its deepest known point is the Challenger Deep. The Challenger Deep is a smaller, steep-walled valley on the trench floor. The trench is a U.S. National Monument, designated in 2009. The monument is situated within the territories of the U.S. dependencies of the Northern Mariana Islands and Guam. The water temperature at the bottom is just above freezing. It is one of the last truly unexplored places on Earth. The total explored area of the ocean is less than 5%. The trench is part of a larger system of trenches associated with volcanic island arcs. Geological facts. The Mariana Trench was formed by a process called subduction. Subduction is when one tectonic plate is forced below another. The Pacific Plate is being subducted beneath the smaller Mariana Plate. The Pacific Plate is denser and older, causing it to sink into the Earth's mantle. The subduction created a deep, V-shaped trench. The trench's shape and depth are affected by the pressure and speed of the colliding plates. The Challenger Deep's pressure is over 1,000 times the atmospheric pressure at sea level. The pressure is equal to a stack of 2.5 Olympic-sized swimming pools on a single fingertip. The trench's depth is greater than the height of Mount Everest. If Mount Everest were placed in the Challenger Deep, its peak would still be over a mile underwater. The trench is a site of significant seismic activity. The trench is home to hydrothermal vents. These vents emit superheated water and minerals from the Earth's crust. The trench's floor is covered in fine sediment. The trench is a graveyard for sediment and organic material from above. The first attempt to measure the trench's depth was in 1875. This was done during the HMS Challenger expedition. The first sounding was 26,850 feet, 8,184 meters. In 1899, the narrow deep was discovered with a sounding of 31,693 feet. The Soviet research ship Vityaz sounded a new record depth in 1957. This record was 36,056 feet, 10,990 meters, in the Challenger Deep. The depth measurement was later increased to 36,201 feet, 11,034 feet. A Japanese expedition reported a depth of 35,840 feet in 1984. A U.S. research team obtained a measurement of 36,070 feet. The Serena Deep, also known as HMRG Deep, is another deep hole in the trench. The first human descent to the trench bottom was on January 23, 1960. This was made by the Bathyscaphe Trieste. Aboard the Trieste were Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh. The Trieste dive reached 35,814 feet, 10,916 meters. The next person to descend was over 50 years later. On March 26, 2012, James Cameron piloted the submersible Deep Sea Challenger. Cameron's solo descent reached 35,756 feet. This set a new world record for a solo dive. Victor Vescovo has also made multiple descents in his submersible, the DSV Limiting Factor. He holds the record for the deepest dive. The deep sea is harder to explore than space. Marine life facts. The Mariana Trench is home to unique and highly adapted life forms. Many creatures here are bioluminescent, creating their own light. The Mariana snailfish, Pseudoleparus swirei, is the deepest dwelling fish found. It can survive the immense pressure due to a unique protein in its body. The Dumbo octopus, named for its ear-like fins, lives in the trench. Other creatures include giant amphipods, which are large crustaceans, xenophores, single-celled organisms, have also been found. Some fish, like the anglerfish, use a lure to attract prey in the darkness. The lack of sunlight means life here does not rely on photosynthesis. Many deep-sea animals are transparent to avoid detection. Some creatures have evolved special sensory organs to navigate the dark. Chemosynthesis, not photosynthesis, forms the base of the food chain at hydrothermal vents. This process uses chemicals from the Earth's interior for energy. Some species exhibit deep-sea gigantism, growing much larger than their shallow water relatives. These animals include giant amphipods and sea spiders. The trench contains diverse fish populations. Marine microbiology is a key area of study in the trench. New species are continually being discovered in the Hadal Zone. Once upon a time, in the mysterious depths of the ocean, lived wondrous creatures called deep-sea scavengers. These amazing beings, like the hagfish, played a vital role in keeping the deep-sea ecosystem healthy. Far beneath the waves, scientists embarked on incredible journeys using special research vessels to explore the ocean's secrets. In the deepest part of the ocean, beyond the reach of sunlight, lies the mysterious Hadal Zone, a realm below 6,000 meters. Within this profound abyss is the Mariana Trench and its deepest point, the Challenger Deep, named after the HMS Challenger. Scientists use radioactive chemical tracers to understand the age of water masses within the trench. Surprisingly, this remote place holds the deepest known hydrothermal vents, where life thrives in extreme conditions. The trench also reveals the far-reaching impact of human activity. Plastic pollution, including a plastic bag discovered by an unmanned submersible, has been found at the very bottom. Microplastics are even present in the organisms that live there. The discovery of human-made carbon-14 in these organisms, and so the Mariana Trench remains the most enigmatic and least understood places on Earth, a testament to the incredible mysteries that still lie hidden beneath the waves. May this peaceful journey into the deep sea bring you tranquility and help you find the restful sleep you seek. Let the gentle sounds and calming narrative guide your mind to a place of peace, like the quiet depths of the Mariana Trench. Sleep